Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in, and I have 3 cards from the Akashic Tarot deck to choose from. Our overall message for all 3 piles to keep in mind is expecting the unexpected, all right? Expect the unexpected. That's the overall theme. So, pile number 1, your card of focus is the Queen of Roses. And we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. Pile number 2, your card of focus is the Scribe. And we'll be using the Dreaming Way Tarot. And pile number 3, your card of focus is Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. And we'll be using the Wandering Star Tarot with that, okay? So feel free to pause and ponder whatever you need, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. And your card of energetic focus is the Queen of Roses. Keeping in mind the overall theme for all 3 piles is expect the unexpected. Okay? Now, the Queen of Roses. Okay, this is a beautiful woman. She's got roses in her hair, roses all around her. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but also with a passionate side. Now, this can be a card, or this can indicate a loving connection, okay? A relationship with someone that's going to deepen and become more meaningful. And this could be someone you already know. It could be someone that you're about to meet. So be open to the connection, okay? It might be a romantic one. It might just be a friend. It could be a family member or a coworker that is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. Regardless of who it is, be open to the connection, okay? This is a loving connection. Yeah, this card also indicates that maybe a happy resolution to a difficulty with a friend, family, or love relationship is going to happen, okay? The time for a peaceful, loving connection is at hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. Expect the unexpected. Okay, so with all of that being said, with our card of focus, it sounds to me really that this is a loving connection reading, a deepening of a relationship or someone new coming in, whatever that means for you. So I have the Mermaid Tarot, which seems appropriate, going to the watery depths to figure out what this is about. Expecting the unexpected. All right. There's a lot of love right here on this board. Anyway. I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you are well. And I'm honored to bring you this reading today. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, don't make it. It's okay. This is a general reading. Oh, man. The humidity is I think it's like 95% humidity out there. And it's cold, so things are kind of sticking a little bit. All right, let's dig into this. Expect the unexpected. And we have a card of loving connection coming out for you, pile number 1. All right, well, we have the Hermit right away. The Seeker, the inner seeker, right? This is going within to kind of figure things out. This is learning about yourself. It's about looking at aspects of yourself that maybe we have ignored in the past. It's yeah, I mean it's a beautiful card. It's a card of questioning, but it's inner questioning, okay? So that is kind of the nature of maybe this person is going to make you wonder about something, okay? In your energy, you have the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is the card of sorrow. This is a card of things not working out to the extent that it just makes your heart hurt. And it also makes you not see the full cups behind you, right? Sorrow and sadness. So this is in your heart. Okay, so a loving connection. And you are sad. You are sad. Or at least it's in your energy for now. But keep in mind the Justice card is coming. Okay? Now, to me, that means that whatever happened here with this card of sorrow with these cups that didn't work out for you probably had to happen for you to get into this hermit mode. For you to really, really take a look at why, because everything is a lesson. When things don't work out, other things do. Okay, we just focus on what doesn't. It's a weird wiring that we have, right? But with the Justice card coming in, it seems like the scales are about to be balanced, especially when we're talking about this loving connection coming in or a deepening of one that you already have. Okay. With our overall theme of expect the unexpected, this connection probably is not going to be, it's going to take you by surprise, all right? It's going to take you by surprise. And sometimes, though, when we're in this sort of sorrow energy, that might be the best way to kind of snap us out of something, right? Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a lot of money coming in. Material wealth, earthly goods, whatever it is that, you know, that you think is earthly abundance. Okay, whatever that means for you. Interesting, because you got the Hermit showing up. This is the nature of this deepening connection. Maybe it's someone else seeking. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, the nature of whatever it is whoever this is going to lead you or is going to bring this in for you. There is some abundance coming for you, okay? That is the nature of this deepening connection. Okay, but also in your energy is the Empress. So even though you are full of sorrow, like you are still juicy and fiery and waiting for something, you're waiting for something to happen, right? But full of abundance, you know, enough to shower on other people, right? So for me, what I'm getting in the energy with this is you have, even though you have this sorrow, I think the sorrow is around relationships, like loving relationships, okay? And you've moved past it, like you're not even thinking about them anymore. And you've done it, you've made it for yourself, right? You're doing things for yourself, you're nurturing yourself. You're creating your own successes. Okay? So to me, this huge surprise is going to be this connection that is either going to deepen one that already exists or is going to be new and coming in. Seems to me it might spin your head a little bit. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. And you have a Lover's card. The Lover's card is also about choices too, but in this particular reading, it really feels like you're going to be reacquainting yourself with the part of yourself that used to believe in love. That's what it feels like. Not that you necessarily gave up on love. I think maybe you gave up on love for yourself. I think you still believe in love. You just may not believe it's for you, which is why you've moved on into this Empress, this sort of solo Empress energy. You still have the sorrow in your heart. You still have the sorrow and you're carrying that. But this is going to this is going to balance the scales. So whoever this is coming in, or you already know this, that relationship is going to change, you're going to be able to reconnect with that part of yourself that knows that you deserve love, right? Expect the unexpected. Wow, 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 wow. Mm-hmm. Yep, the Emperor. There's your divine counterpart right there, showing up. A lot of maturity. He's mastered the realms of all four kings. Sits on a throne. He is fair, but he's kind. He knows just what to do. So here he is, ruling sort of this physical world, and here you are in your energy waiting for your Emperor. Wow. Okay, let's get another one for your energy. Yeah, this is your divine counterpart coming in. This is why this Justice card is showing up for you. And the Lovers. There is going to be complete understanding. You are both so incredibly mature. Wow. Ooh, and the Queen of Swords in your energy. Yeah. So you are definitely, while you're this for yourself, when this person shows up, you're going to be standing there with your sword of truth. Your discernment is amazing. Now, the Queen of Swords has been through a lot, right? And like in a traditional deck, the sword is upright, standing straight up, and one hand is out, right? One hand is out. So it's sort of a not blocked off from the possibility of, but wants to stay in the truth of her own experiences, okay? Waiting for someone to show her a different way, perhaps, in a truthful, honest way. The Queen of Swords is definitely going to see through any BS. This is why I believe that there's no other option but the Emperor to show up for you at this point, okay? It's okay for you to be here because you're going to see the truth about this person, like right away. Right away. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. And we have the Ten of Swords coming up underneath this Lover's card. So yeah, it's going to be an ending to the pain that you have suffered. All of those swords represent a hurt for you. So this is an ending, right? This person is going to end this for you in your life. Wow, you guys, expect the unexpected. I almost feel like you're going to recognize this something about this person, and it's going to make you laugh. I don't know why I'm saying that, but you're going to laugh or chuckle to yourself or something. Yeah, this is kind of your divine counterpart coming in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've been feeling kind of trapped and frustrated in the area of loving relationships. Okay, but this is a construct of our own mind. We do this to ourselves, put ourselves in this little cage, and it keeps us from getting hurt further, right? So this frustration that you're feeling is, we did it to ourselves, but it's in this situation, it was done to protect us, okay? You did it to protect yourself, but dear ones, you're not going to have to protect yourself much longer. Expect the unexpected. This is going to rock your world, okay? It's going to rock your world. Rock your world. Yeah, and we have this Three of Swords coming up, which is heartache. So, with the Three of Swords, you know, it is heartache, right? But it's also like we take those hurts and we can kind of create a personal narrative, right? You know, this person did that and it's because I am blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, all of these things have gone wrong, all these relationships, this is never going to work for me, right? And so we turn it into part of our narrative, which I believe is why this Five of Cups is showing up in your energy. Now, so we take a hurt that we have and we create a belief system around it, which is why we're seeing this Eight of Swords come up, which is why we're seeing this ending with the Ten of Swords, okay? Actually, what this is going to do, it's going to blow out of the water this erroneous belief that you've had about yourself and loving relationships, okay? It's going to change your mind. But it also feels like you're going to have some really, really great understanding of why. And I love that in all this energy, we have the Empress sort of protected in here, right? Just like visually, I like how that looks. Yeah. And we have the Three of Pentacles coming out. So a card of collaboration, working, cooperation, helping each other. It's kind of the threes are kind of leveling up, getting ready to level up, right? And under the deck, we have the moon. So yeah, there were definitely things hidden. You know, you probably had to get through some things before this person could come in. You had to understand how maybe you were creating a narrative around love. But expect the unexpected because your counterpart's coming, okay? This is beautiful. Okay, pile number one, thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon. All right, welcome pile number two. And your card of focus is the Scribe, keeping in mind that the overall theme of all three piles is expect the unexpected. Okay, so the Scribe really kind of indicates an upsweep in mind and study for you. Like if there's a subject you want to acquaint yourself with, do it. If it's something you want to reacquaint yourself with, this is the time. So this kind of period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change your life or even change the world situation. It's an opportunity, okay? So it's time to rise up on the wings of discovery. There may be a teacher or an entire school that can help you with this upliftment, but be sure to look for the right person, look for the right place. This card also indicates that you could become a writer or a teacher yourself at this time, elevating and contributing to others. If you have legal matters, there's a person who can help. So just let your vision guide you to this person, all right? This could be a time when you find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, books. Notice what compels you and answer that call. This is your time of upliftment. This is your time of the higher mind. Okay? Higher mind, higher learning. Oh, I love this. I love this. Finding a school, finding a teacher. There's something or someone around you that is going to help you with this upliftment, okay? Hang on, I'm going to have a quick sip of my coffee. Okay. All right. I have the Dreaming Way. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. It's kind of chilly here. It's been raining for days, which I love the rain. All right, anyway, I have the Dreaming Way. I want to thank you all for being here. And I am honored to bring you this message. So if it fits, great. If it doesn't, don't make it. It's okay. This is just a general reading. This is not for a specific person. And I hope you are all well. This is a time of upliftment for you. So, something. Expect the unexpected. Remember, it can be a school or it can be something really unexpected. It's going to be unexpected, period. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. It's very, very fresh energy. It's very positive energy, hopeful energy. There's a lot of love and good luck and messages of love and fun and magic. Okay. The pages are messengers. So maybe you've got a message that's coming, okay? In your energy. Wow, the Five of Cups. You know, pile number 1 had the Five of Cups in their energy too. Yeah. Focusing on what didn't work instead of what might work or what did work. You guys, when something doesn't work out, something else always does. And it's good to revisit things that didn't work out and ask yourself what actually did. All right? So there's a bit of sorrow. The cups are of emotions, of the emotions. And so there's a bit of sorrow and sadness in your energy. Okay? Interesting. But there's a message. There's a message coming in for you. And we have the Six of Cups coming up, and keep in mind. So this could be somebody coming back around that you've known in your past. It could be something that you wanted to do, like a dream that you had when you were younger, like something you're about to revisit something or remember something. Anyway, something's going to come back around. Now, this can be like good memories, wishes and dreams and stuff from your childhood, but it can also be from past lives too. This is a card of the past. Something in the past, something that you probably wanted to do. Remember that the scribe talks about if there's something you want to acquaint yourself with or reacquaint yourself with, this is the time to do it. Regarding higher studies or higher learning, okay? Things that support your higher self. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oops. Hello. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So you're feeling a bit trapped and frustrated at this point. You've got that blindfold on. You're not really trapped. You're not really looking to see what's going on. You know, like this person in sorrow here doesn't see the 2 full cups. Well, neither does the one holding it. She's got her eyes closed. The blindfold on, you know, you can't see the message coming. Okay? The Eight of Swords is a construct of our own mind. It's a trap of our own mind. It's a mind trap. It's a little bit of a prison, not prison, a captured feeling, a stuck. That's what I'm trying to say, stuck. God, that took forever to get there, didn't it? Wow. Okay, you guys, this deck is super slippery, so I'm not gonna take those. All right, let's get into your energy a little bit more here. expect the unexpected. There's a message coming. And if you're not paying attention, it's definitely going to be unexpected. It's going to be unexpected for sure. Wow. And the Hermit in your energy. Looking within, you have been seeking. The Hermit is the seeker, the great seeker of our own personal inner world. So you've been, even though that you're in sort of, you still are carrying the sorrow with you, you're looking into it. Okay, you're looking into what that means for you. All right, tell me something about the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, the Six of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, so whatever this was could have ended up in feeling like a betrayal. There was deceit involved. Something in your past. You know, and this person has grabbed Five of Swords and is running and leaving two on the ground, right? So maybe it was something that didn't work out that you had to salvage. But so the Seven of Swords can also be a card of strategy. Interesting. It almost sort of feels like whatever this was in your past that you wanted to do might have been too hard. Like you may have started on it and something sort of knocked you off that path. Okay. That doesn't mean it was a bad thing. It just means that your path had to go a certain way. It wasn't a direct it wasn't a direct flight. There were many legs to your journey. Interesting. All right, well, let's get another card then for this. Eight of Swords. This, yeah, I could see why you would be frustrated about it. You know, this is talking about higher learning and opening your mind to a new teacher or school situation that's going to help you sort of level up. Maybe you tried that before and something knocked you off your path. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Yeah, but you know, if you can get yourself out of this sort of frustrated place, because I think you're confusing yourself, right? You're going to see the victory and triumph, and there's going to be recognition. Maybe you're going to be recognized for something already, but you just don't see it, right? Maybe this is this message incoming for you. Maybe it's time to step out of this Eight of Swords. Maybe it's time to be done with this hermit solitude time. The King of Pentacles. Now that just flew out, so I'm going to leave it on. Well, it slipped out because it's a very slippery deck. I'm going to leave it on the side because that is abundance. The King of Pentacles is all about hard work and strategy, but also understands that when it's quitting time, then it's time to relax and enjoy the fruits of the labor, right? So the Hermit in your energy. There's something you're not seeing. There's something you're not seeing. You have the Two of Pentacles. This is a balance in the material world. So you're attempting to balance something. Balancing two different things. And it definitely has to do with your stability. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it feels like it's time to come out of solitude and get back into the earthly plane with this. I mean, I hate to say maybe you're working too much in the shadows. I don't think that that's possible. But if you're shutting out the outside world, right now you're meant to remember something about yourself, something that you wanted to do, and then you're supposed to step into that energy with the scribe. You're supposed to, or the advice of that card is go for it. Find that teacher, find that school, find those people that are gonna help lift you up. You're gonna be surprised. So expect the unexpected with this. You know, maybe you've applied for a learning institution or whatever alternative learning center, and you just didn't think it was going to happen for you. And here comes this Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups bringing in good news. It's also heartfelt good news. So it's something you're going to feel on a heart level. Wow. Okay. Under the Seven of Swords is the Five of Swords. Interesting that this person is carrying away 5 swords. It's kind of a card of winning at all costs. Kind of a bittersweet victory, honestly. I don't feel like these are... Maybe you feel like you've had to fight and fight and fight and fight about something, but in reality, you've already been recognized for something. You just didn't see it because you had your blindfolds on and you were, you know, not seeing the whole picture. You were only looking at the shadow aspects, and that's not a bad thing, but only because you were seeking answers for yourself. So yeah, it's time for you to step into the real world. Or get back into a flow of life that isn't just solitude. Expect the unexpected. You know, this King of Pentacles may be your teacher. Or it could be you if you're ready to step out and teach others. Oh, wow. That's really, and that kind of gave me goosebumps. And of course, this is a completion, right? You're completing a cycle. You went through a lot of hardships, a lot of dishonest things in your life, and having to fight, okay, in order to realize this message is coming in. There are things that you haven't seen, and now it's time, right, to step out into the world. So this is completing a cycle for you, because this next leg of your journey is going to be amazing. Okay. Don't be afraid. That scribe has your back. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So there's something that you've kind of sat on for a long time, or worked on for a long time, nurtured for a long time, that just hasn't happened yet. So this is a card of faith, right? You have faith that whatever this is going to work out for you, and so you don't give up. It can also be like a crossroads. Like, do you continue with something that you're doing, or do you try something new? Okay. And actually that fits if you're willing to try something new to get to the fruition that you're looking for, right? Through this higher learning, okay? Whatever that is. It doesn't necessarily mean like going back to school. It can, like I said, it can be finding a teacher or a mentor or whatever, whoever it is that helps lift you up to where you want to be, to who you really truly are. I think this is either the teacher or this is you. You could be one and the same. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out, because expect the unexpected. I think this is going to rock your world. This is your Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to have to walk away from a perceived stability. This was supposed to be safe for you. It was supposed to be a solid foundation for you, and it doesn't appear, this could be a lack of awareness, whatever, but it just, to me, it feels like you have the courage to walk away from this because this is what you were fed, and there's more for you, okay? The fives are a breakthrough. So even though it might be hard and it's kind of a struggle right now, it's gonna end up well for you. It's gonna end well for you. Okay. Anything? I know I should stop, but I really love this energy for you. Only because this is really about overcoming. Oh, okay, yeah. And we have the Hanged Man. So yeah, you've really had to pivot. You were in a little cosmic timeout. You had to figure things out. Hello, the Hermit in that pile there. And you had to find a new approach. Okay. And that's kind of, I think, what this Five of Pentacles is saying. It's like, yes, I could turn around and I totally understand that there is sanctuary behind me, but I know that that's not what I want. So I'm going to leave the safety and the security. And yes, it's going to be really hard, but I know what I'm looking for. That's why I love the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Expect the unexpected. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Overcoming obstacles, moving ahead, things are moving forward. Okay. All right, pile number 2, that is your message. I can't wait to hear what happens. Feel free to drop it in the comments, okay? That's your reading. Thanks so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and your card of focus is Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Keeping in mind that the overall theme is expect the unexpected. Okay. I don't often get this card, and I really, really like it. So I'm excited for you to have it today, especially with the expect the unexpected overall general theme, okay? This card represents your intuition, okay? This is much more than a change. This is much more than even a transformation. This is nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, of insight and achievement. And the time is now, right? This is your initiation. There's no more thinking about it. So probably some loss of a lower vibration relationship, a job, activities may be required in order to lift you to the heights and to the power that await you. Okay, so you're going to have to leave things behind, and it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pleasant, but it's going to have to be done in order for you to move into your next. I want to say journey, but this is so much more than a journey. Into your next level. You're leveling up. This is your initiation. This is now. This can be aided by meditation, by study, by connecting with ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. So even though it's, and God, I can't speak. I'm getting so excited. Even though it's an initiation, it's also kind of like a reunion, because you've done this before. Okay, this is also kind of an awakening for you. Know that you have a shared purpose and shared activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines that you create now during this initiation/reunion and the work that you do with the masters is going to lift your service to the world and to all of mankind. This is a time of enormous uplifting. First in your energy through this initiation and in your evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. So what this power within you, this power that you hold within you, is going to impact every part of your life, and it's going to ripple out to those around you, to the world around you. Excuse me. This is your initiation. Expect the unexpected. Oh, I have goosebumps. All right. I have the Wandering Star, which seems appropriate for this new, wow, I say new, but it's old too. For this new old thing, right? This new ancient thing, this new connection with you as you have been, as you were, reconnecting with the masters. You've done this before. You're about to do it again. This is your stage call. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Like when your stage call, your callback? Oh, what am I trying to say? Callback works. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly love bringing these messages to you. I am honored. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are all well. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so hard work. Results are coming. Education, achievement. Yeah. So you're getting there. This is kind of a card of mastery. It's a deep understanding of your personal foundation. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've been working real hard on something. Really hard on something. But it almost feels like the unexpected thing is this initiation. Let's keep going. The Eight of Swords. This has come out, I think, in all three piles. Frustration, anxiety, feeling trapped. Okay, this is something we do to ourselves, though. Notice her her bindings are loose. She could shimmy out of them and take the blindfold off and realize that the swords are, in fact, not any kind of a prison cell around her. They aren't trapping her. Yeah, you could be a male watching this too. If I say don't get hung up on gender, change genders as needed. But this is in your energy. This is, yeah, you feel trapped right now. You've been working really, really hard. You feel absolutely trapped right now. And with the blindfold on, I don't think you see this coming. I think this initiation might be the unexpected part. Keeping in mind inheritance, family, and prosperity. This is generational wealth. Now, wealth can mean a lot of different things to people, right? It's something that is passed down from generation to generation, and pentacles are of the earthly realm, so of course we immediately go to money and material things. It almost feels it's something that's passed through generations. It feels like this initiation is bringing you back to yourself, because you have done it over and over through lifetimes, not necessarily through generations, but through lifetimes. Yeah, this is a blessing for you and for everyone around you, for your family, for your friends. Inheritance, family, and your inheritance can be this initiation, Something's coming. Something's coming. Yesterday's reading was all about that pause before something coming. Like, I can really feel it with this pile number 3. The energy here is so different than pile 1 and 2. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups showing up. Happiness, vitality, optimism, joy. Okay, this is for you. This is enjoying the simpler things in life after walking away, in the Eight of Cups, walking away from everything that didn't work. Now you're able to understand on an emotional level what truly is meaningful to you, okay? And that's coming up underneath this Eight of Pentacles, this hard work and education and achievement and working towards results, right? Yeah, discovering what, or understanding that the simpler things in life are just fine. In your energy, the Mother Star. The Mother Star has been through everything and over many, many lifetimes. The Mother Star has all the tools just like the Magician, but has this incredible intuition tiger or kitty here. So there's an extra level to this Mother Star. This is in your energy. To me, the energy of the Mother Star matches the energy of the initiation with Count Saint Germain. Okay. I feel like we could probably almost call this a double tap with this card and this card being in your energy. So somewhere, even though you're feeling trapped and frustrated, somewhere in you, you sense this thing. This thing is coming. This thing is coming. All right. Let's get one for that 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Ooh, hello. I didn't flip quite. Wow. Okay, no, I'm not taking it. Wow. The cards want to be celebratory. They want to go flying everywhere, and I just want one card. Just one card to go under that 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, so 5 of Pentacles, hardship, struggle, loss. It's almost as if you had to walk away from this family inheritance, property. This might be part of your journey, though. You know, there's a building behind this person, and there's warmth and safety inside. There's security, whatever, but it's, you know, the 5 of Pentacles is, a lot of people don't like this card. I like it because I think it's a card of courage. I think that this person is walking away, is in hardship and struggle because they understood that this kind of security wasn't for them, that there was something more, something better. Okay, now it coming up with this 10 either means there's an understanding that this is out there, or you actually had to walk away from family and property and some kind of, you guys, just because we have financial security in our situation doesn't mean that situation is right for us. And there are many, many reasons why it wouldn't be. Okay, I'm not going to get into that right now. But to me, this 5 of Pentacles, 5s are also a breakthrough, but that 5 of Pentacles is also a really, really great card of courage, in my opinion. Okay, now you might have other readers that would disagree with that, and that's fine. That's the great thing about tarot. We all read cards differently. We all have different perspectives and different messages that come true, and that come through. And that's why I like them so much. There's a lot of courage. There's a lot of courage happening here. Okay, under this 9 of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Enterprise, success, talent, teaching. Yeah, I mean, this card, this initiation, talks about enough upliftment. And then eventually you might be the one doing the uplifting. Okay? Through this initiation, you may be then initiating others. It's already woven into the fabric of your life, okay? This is a card of collaboration. It is a card of working with others. It's a card of cooperation. And it has everything to do with your stability. Okay? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Wow, okay. And in your energy, the Knight of Cups, proposal, quest, prospect, pride. It's going to be a new, you're already sort of in that energy of a new journey here. I love quest for this. Like you're on a quest, an ancient quest. But it feels like there's a lot of pride in what you're doing. You're going to have so much, you're going to be so proud of yourself. So much self-love, so much self-love. All right, let's look at this Five of Pentacles again. Five of Pentacles, okay, that one did flip over. So the Temperance card is coming out. Yeah, it's divine timing. It's time for healing. Temperance is about healing, but it's also about moderation. So, you know, don't fall into your emotions over this, and don't get too much into your head over whatever this is, okay? Just, it's like, don't take the high road, don't take the low road, take the one in the middle, okay? Stay moderate. Things are in moderation. It's about balancing yourself again. But there is a timing, a divine timing aspect to this card. So have patience. This is a hard energy to be in. Have patience, okay? This initiation is going to help move you through this. This is so interesting. Expect the unexpected. Like this seems all sort of like, it seems like the flow of temperance, that sort of ebb and flow, back and forth, slow and gentle. You know, we don't have swords rushing in. Well, we do have this. We have your mind racing a little bit, and keeping you trapped. But everything else seems to be about, and besides that one too, seems very, very complimentary, like very cooperative, very easy flowing is what I'm trying to say. It's almost like you know. And as I say that, here comes the Page of Swords, okay? Ambition, curiosity, charm, intelligence, but the page also can cut away some confusion by getting to higher ground. So you can really, really see what's going on around you, right? Especially when you've got your blindfold on, showing up as that Eight of Swords. So maybe call upon that Page of Swords. And it's a fresh energy, right? It's a fresh curiosity. And this is going to happen with this initiation. Expect the unexpected. Yeah, I don't feel like you expect it. Okay, the Two of Wands. Partnerships, plans, and influence. So maybe you are going to partner with someone on this new beginning. You know, once you're initiated, once you've gone through that, and you remember, and you get back to some divine practices, okay, because those are going to help you through this. There could be a partnership that you move forward with. There could be. This is also planning your world the way that you want it to be for you, for your best and highest good. There's confidence with that card moving forward. All right, give us something else about this. Expect the unexpected. I really do think that initiation is it. Expect the unexpected, guiding light, inspiration, faith, hope, miracles, all connected with initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Absolutely. Guiding light. I feel like this is a return to you. That might be the expect the unexpected. You might be surprised to find out who you really are. Yeah. And a totally brand new journey. All right. I want to get one more card. I just want one more. I know it seems kind of ridiculous, but Wow, Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Yep. You're going to be on a whole different level. Relationships, love, new beginnings. Yeah. Wow, expect the unexpected. It may be the way that this initiation comes through. You know, it could happen when you're awake. It can happen when you're asleep. It could happen in weird and wild and mystical and magical ways. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords showing up. I want to pull this because I feel like you may try to self-sabotage this when it happens. Or if it happens when you sleep and then you wake up and you kind of know, but you talk yourself out of it, right? Self-sabotaging, mindsets, dishonesty, being dishonest with yourself because maybe it seems a little scary. Don't be afraid. This is who you are. You've already been there. You've already done it. You've already been successful. Don't talk yourself out of it, okay? Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles. Miracles. Yeah. All right. Pile number 3, that's your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.